Hey guys, Scrap It's back, and today is Sunday, I think it's the 26th, mid-afternoon, cloudy. I might be hard-pressed to speed this up because I might be running into some rain, we'll see. But I didn't do my normal deal this weekend. I took the kids to Wisconsin Dells Friday, Saturday, and we just got back this afternoon. So I'm kind of compressing my south route in with my normal Sunday route, so we're going to do both, but we're not going to stop at every stop because I just don't have time to do that. So this video could get a little bit long. I'm hoping I'm going to keep it short, but I'm just going to kind of show you the dumpsters that I get some stuff in. I'm going to look first just to kind of keep things rolling along. So come along with, see what we find, and let's hope we find some good junk. So right here at the first, we got DirecTV, so got some junk laying down there we're going to grab. Some gold pin connectors and stuff like that. That looks like a little piece of number one. I'm going to dig through this and see what's in here. A piece of number one. It's actually a nice little circuit board, so I'll take that with. Might have to poke around this thing with the stick and see what's in there, but there's all gold pin connectors in there. That one's empty. So I'm going to pick that stuff up. I'm going to dig through this with the stick. A little bit windy out actually all of a sudden, which is not a good sign for the rain, but I'll see what I can get out of here. I'll show you in a second. So that's all about that was in there, just those boards and those gold pin connectors. But did get a cable box. Looks like it's pretty trashed. There's probably a nice circuit board in there, but I'll check the resale of it for parts and repair kind of stuff. Put that sucker in there. There it goes. Put the stick away. Let's go to the next one. Went into this guy and there's a bunch of office chairs, but in this bag there's just handfuls of this wire in here. You can see it through the bag. It's just kind of junky computer wire, but we're gonna grab up if we can. There's found a couple little brass bits in there too. So I'm just gonna find a little handfuls like that, nothing great, but a little bit of Cat 5 kind of type wire. So spin through this thing quick. I should probably I'm gonna go get my gloves on. This is getting a little bit weird. So get this stuff out and we'll hit the next one. Let's check out the door dumpster. Doors filled, metal door frames filled with concrete. I'll take a pass on. Although these things are probably aluminum. There's one there and one here. Yeah, that looks like aluminum. I'll take them with. Steel, steel, steel. I couldn't even take that to the scrapyard even if I could get it out of there and load it. Metal banding. They would not take it like that. And you couldn't really bring it back here. So then you'd have that problem. So you have another big chunk. It's all like this. All concrete packed in there. Cut-off wheel. Concrete, concrete, concrete. Oh. Dusty concrete, styrofoam. Nothing too interesting there. I've got 2 weeks worth of steel at home I need to get rid of before I take any more. Otherwise I'm just going to be taking a load of steel down there to the scrapyard, and that doesn't pay for me. So you just have to trust me on it. I get comments all the time. Just doesn't. At the rates I'm getting, it doesn't pay. So, anyway, all right. Let's grab up this aluminum and get out of here. This is the dumpster I was getting the telephone tower stuff out of, and hoping that it continues to be interesting. But it's not looking that way. Bunch of pizza boxes, office trash. Feels like. Yeah. Office trash, nothing there. Shoot. Nothing this time. That's a bummer. Empty. Yeah, can't win them all the time. Let's roll. Gotta stay out of this rain. It's a dumpster, if you remember where they didn't quite do that right. See what kind of stuff they got in here this time. This thing has been good. There's a little bit of Cat 5. There's a whole bunch under there. Oh, there's a bunch more in here. Oof, I'm gonna have to get the stick out of here. Let's see what's in here. Some more Cat 5 in here. So I'll have that out of there. What is in all these boxes? Some kind of monitor stands and what have you. I don't have time to deal with that stuff. Battery backups. Looks like they got all new stuff. I'm gonna grab this stick and get these few things out of here, and I'll show you what we get. We started that guy. So that's about all I could dig out of there. So I'm just gonna take that whole steel thing with me. There's a bunch of wires and stuff in there. I want to see what's in this box. Got this Cat 5 and a thing of aluminum blinds. That string is locked up in there, and who cares? I don't want the string. So we'll take all that with. I'll load it up. As you can see, the drops. We're starting to get some rain. Let's keep moving. All right, let's hit up dumpster row here. By the way, so I'm going to go do, if you remember, I'm going to go do the second part of my normal route right after this. And then for any of you guys that like the dead tape measure, for any of you guys that like the scrap it out for cash videos that I do, I pulled something out of a dumpster Thursday. There's more of those little HP plastic things. Huh. Weird. I pulled a, I think it's an old, like a machine that you hook heart patients up to, out of a dumpster. It's like the box, you know, the little beep, 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 beep thing on it. They don't sell, because it's a old one, but I'm going to take it apart. I'm going to see what's in it. I'm going to do a video coming up on that. If you guys like that kind of stuff, I'll show it to you when we get home. But I'm going to check this dumpster, and then head back up towards the house, start doing that route as much as the rain will let me. I'm staying right on the edge of it here. So I'm going to check this one. I'll be back in a little bit. We'll see what we get up on my regular Sunday route. Well, we got some interesting stuff cooking in here. These are these big ballast light fixtures, but there's a saw, level, bunch of BX. Oh, there's some big yellow, big yellow copper there. I've never seen stuff that big just in a dumpster like this, a random dumpster like this. Wow. This is all big aluminum wire through this thing. I don't even know if I can get that out of there. Here's another big chunk of aluminum wire. There's a whole bunch of small pieces of BX all through here. I'm not going to get all the little bite-sized pieces out of here, but I'll get what I can. Look at that. Look at that aluminum wire. That stuff's huge. I don't know if it goes all the way through. So it goes here, underneath the pallet, comes out here. It goes up to there. That thing's got to be a good 20 feet long. I don't even know if it'll fit in my car. Huh. We'll find out though. Jeez. Alright, well, I'm gonna spend some time fishing this stuff out and I'll get what I can, and I'll show you here. I don't know if I'll be able to get that out. I mean, I really want to though. Alright, hang on. Well, I tried fishing that big piece of aluminum wire out and I could not get that thing out. I couldn't even get it to move. There's broken glass in there. I'm not climbing in there for it, sorry. But I got a brand new pair of gloves. I'll take those. And then an aluminum level that may or may not work. A saw, just some hardware. I think that's a, I'm not sure what that is. A laser, like a laser level? A laser measuring device. I'll have to see if that thing works. And just some miscellaneous wire, but did get some aluminum wire. I ended up getting about 3 pieces of big chunky copper wire like that. Let's see how big this wire is, if it says it on here. There's printing on there. I don't know. It's big though. I've found little pieces like this before, but never something that big. Let's see, this one's a little easier to read. This one's even a little bit bigger here. 4 gauge, 4/0 gauge. I mean, that thing's 2.5 pounds, just that piece alone. Too bad prices aren't still high, but I'm also not going to complain. So, all right, let's keep rolling. So let's see if there's anything new in here. The door, there's a little piece of BX wire. We take a peek at that thing. Otherwise, it looks pretty much the same. Huh. I believe that might be steel coax, or steel, that's steel. So I got enough of steel right now. Jeez, sorry. I got a couple of tubs full of steel I need to get rid of. I haven't been to the scrapyard in 2 days, or 2 weeks. 2 tubs and 2 buckets full. All right, let's keep going. Doesn't look like much new in here. Let's go check the other side. I don't see anything new. It's all wet and gross underneath there. Nothing new in this one. All right, let's go. Not much in the old plumbing dumpster today. Huh. I don't think I've ever seen it this empty. Lots of gross water. Yuck. Alright. Nothing on the ground. Sometimes there's brass and copper pieces laying on the ground here. Alright. Well, we're at the retirement dumpster and they got it kind of packed in with some foam. I haven't moved everything yet, but there's a, what do you got, like a hedge trimmer. A Black & Decker, and it looks like the battery pack and the cords down here. So we'll check that out when we get home. Get some of this stuff moved, see what's under here. Looks like there's a fertilizer spreader there. Here's some of that jelly wire. So we'll take that with. Throw that in the tub. What else we got in here? This big stuff is fiber optic wire. Absolutely worthless to me. There's a little bit more of the jelly wire, the loose spaghetti wire stuff. I wish this stuff is good. I wish wish I knew something I could do with that fiber optic wire. I'll tell you that. Get a little banana peel and a little bit of Cat 5 mixed in here. So we'll get all that loosened up out of there. I don't want to take all that other stuff with me. There's nothing I can do with it. There is a big grounding wire that runs through this stuff right here, and I'll take this part off of it, but the rest of it is nothing I can really do with it. So get some of this foam moved out of the way and I'll see what's under here. Hang on. Well, it's been kind of slim pickings here this last week. That's about all I got out of there, which is pretty unusual. Big old weird piece of cast aluminum. That's the battery charger for the battery, and the battery charger for the hedge trimmer thing. And just some miscellaneous wire, a little bit of aluminum. And there's these old copper things, so I always take those things with. So we got that, but not as good as I was hoping, but I'll take it. We got a couple more to check, and then we'll go home and I'll show you this cardio thing, whatever it is. I'm going to take apart pretty soon. Hang on. There's the mess. You tell I haven't been to the scrapyard in a couple of days. So, what did we get? A little bit. That thing's got some interesting stuff in it. The blinds, a couple other things. Nothing too crazy. There's the dog. But here's this thing I'm going to take apart. Cardio Cab Datex machine. I looked it up. They don't really sell online, so I'm going to take this thing apart and see what's in it. So I'll have that video out in a little bit, but I bet you it looks like there's some interesting stuff in it. The thing's pretty heavy too. So, but I got tub to sort, that stuff to sort, some junk to clean up, so I'm going to get to it. Thanks for watching my videos, and we'll see you again soon.